Gary Price. This is my persuasive speech on gun control. It's 11:30 at night when an escaped prisoner in Chicago decides he's going to go on a killing rampage. He steals a vehicle and drives to the bad neighborhoods of town, opens up a 30-round clip on two 18-year-olds playing basketball on a court. You may be wondering, how did he get this weapon, and how easy did he get it? Those questions are becoming more popular with crimes these days. But they are making a huge controversy over something so small. Defined by the 6th edition of the Columbia Electronic Encyclopedia, gun control is the government limitation of purchasing and ownership of a firearm. But is it the guns killing people, or the idiots behind them? Gun control is not the solution for the problem. Criminals will still be able to get guns even if they were banned. As put by James Wilson in an article called "Gun Control Isn't the Answer." Those who cannot buy will steal or borrow a gun. Even though some guns are a major part of crimes these days, just ask yourself, if guns were banned, would crimes still occur? Of course they would. If someone wants to take another person's life that bad, they will find a way to do it. Knives, vehicles, homemade explosives are a small amount of weapons they could be used. If crime started occurring with butter knives, would we ban butter knives? Of course not. It's no different with guns. I don't see the need to punish good law-abiding citizens that use guns to hunt and personal protection. According to David Kopel in a 1988 article titled "Trust the People: The Case Against Gun Control," Kopel stated, "Gun control is based on the faulty notion that American citizens are too clumsy and ill-tempered to be trusted with weapons. People that are for banning say that guns are too easy to buy and anybody can get one. Certain states, I will agree. According to an article titled "Don't Retreat on Gun Control," published by the Star-Ledger, any Alaskan citizen who is not barred from owning a gun can purchase and get a permit to carry the weapon. That is too lenient. Why can't people who hunt or use them for protection go through a gun training to show the proper use and handling of the gun, just like a driver's test? Other states do a way better job doing a background check and requiring a person to be 21 years of age to purchase a handgun. Ted Nugent is a very big supporter of gun rights. He stated, "Anti-gunners side with rapists." The musician and sportsman told his audience, "Either you like a rapist shot, or you like the rapist raping." He also exclaimed, "Who wouldn't want cops armed with guns? They are trained to serve and protect. You can't stop a bad guy with a middle finger and a bag of quarters." I believe it is important to spend money on law enforcement for the protection of citizens versus the money to ban weapons. Large groups like the National Riflemen's Association are lobbying against gun control and gun registration in Washington. According to the Second Amendment of the Bill of Rights, we have the right to bear arms. We have the right to protect our families and our property. Since handguns have been banned in Washington, gun crimes have actually gone up. Other states that have left gun rights alone, the crimes have been lower. The main reason for the guns can also save lives. After a Virginia Tech shooting, many students say they wish they would have had a gun. They believe that they could possibly restrain the shooting before it happened. Students a few years ago at the Appalachian State School of Law shooting heard shots and went and got their own guns. They surrounded the shooter and got him to drop his gun. Just by showing that they also had weapons, lives were saved in this incident. In conclusion, without guns, our society would not prosper. What would we have to defend ourselves? As Americans, if terrorists came in to our country and attacked us, we would be in a bag of hurt. Sportsmen would lose their great thrill of the hunt, Animals would rule the land and cause more accidents than all the crimes combined. Crimes would rise like they did in Washington. The rush of illegal guns being influenced criminals to obtain them more than ever. As said by Michael Wybie in the case against gun control, the fact is, guns will always be produced as long as there is a demand for them and a profit from selling them. Our national law enforcement would have hardly any effect on people anymore. Our nation would constitute of Darwin's theory, only the strong survive, and the weak will die. We need to make laws that make guns more appropriate ways. As said by the Executive Vice President of the NRA, Wayne LaPierre, Americans are ready to defend their freedom, and one thing they are going to do is join the NRA. Consequently, taking away our guns will be taking away America's freedom. Thank you.